Netflix has 2 more Harlan Coben adaptations in the works, and both of them must improve on one Fool Me Once Flaw to succeed. Based on the author's novel of the same name, Fool Me Once debuted to massive viewership numbers and remained #1 on Netflix's top 10 chart for 2 consecutive weeks after its release. Despite losing its #1 spot, it's still in the top 10, indicating it's a boon for the streamer. And that's likely why Netflix greenlit 2 more TV shows based on the Fool Me Once author's books. While Coben's latest adaptation has been a success for Netflix, Fool Me Once does have a few flaws, and the streamer would be wise to learn from its biggest one before digging into the next 2 books. If the company hopes to continue its Coben catalog or capitalize on other mystery series, it must ensure these shows are strong throughout. That means addressing Fool Me Once's weak spots. Fool Me Once ending weakens the rest of the narrative. It's the Netflix series' biggest flaw. Despite the series' popularity, Fool Me Once has a ludicrous ending, and it weakens the rest of the narrative. The twist at the end of the Netflix show, and the book it's based on, is that Maya killed her husband, Joe, because she learned he murdered her sister. That on its own isn't incredibly convoluted, even if it's a bit predictable from the early episodes and creates plot holes. What makes Fool Me Once's conclusion less believable is that Joe's mother suspected Maya's crimes and convinced the nanny, Isabella, to create a deepfake with her boyfriend and help bring Maya down. While the commentary on deepfakes feels relevant, the rest of Fool Me Once's big reveal feels like a stretch. It's not clear why Maya's nanny would willingly get involved in this, nor does the series explain how she or Joe's mother learned about the nanny cam. Maya's fear at seeing Joe is also strange, since she's certain that he's dead. If guilt is the driving force behind this, the series doesn't go deep enough. Likewise, Maya's fate is a disappointment, with justice never really being served. Her daughter loses both parents, and an out-of-place flash-forward confirms that she's doing well in spite of it all. Most of Fool Me Once's twists could have been better set up, either by hiding them or placing more clues within the narrative. Additionally, the characters' behavior raised questions the show failed to answer. Hopefully, Netflix's next 2 Harlan Coben adaptations have better endings. Netflix's next 2 Harlan Coben adaptations must have better endings than Fool Me Once. Harlan Coben Netflix shows. Fool Me Once ending is a bit disappointing given the series' popularity, and Netflix must make sure that its next 2 Harlan Coben adaptations have stronger conclusions. The streamer will bring Missing You and Runaway to the small screen next. And while all of Coben's books have wild twists and turns, the streamer doesn't need to adapt them word for word. In fact, it might benefit from tweaking the source material to make things more believable or realistic. It could also add to the narrative to make sense of certain developments. Of course, Netflix would need to tread carefully, as altering the original stories risks alienating diehard fans of Coben's books. But with newcomers finding these mystery series on the streamer, it does need to strike a balance. After all, there's more than the success of the upcoming adaptations at stake. Why sticking the landing is crucial for Netflix's mystery TV shows. Michelle Keegan as Maya Stern in Fool Me Once Episode 6. Netflix must stick the landing on future Harlan Coben adaptations for more than the specific show's sake. The streamer needs credibility when it comes to its mystery series, especially if it hopes to produce more of them. Well-crafted plot twists are the entire point of thrillers and mysteries, and these reveals should be surprising and make sense. If Netflix's mystery shows keep dropping the ball at the very end, it will only be a matter of time before viewers pick up on this trend and stop tuning in. Even if TV shows like Fool Me Once are made to be popcorn series, entertainment and shock value only go so far before people want more substance. With that in mind, Netflix must learn from Fool Me Once's biggest flaw and deliver endings that are stronger and more compelling in the future. Even if it means deviating from or adding to the source material, it's worth doing if it increases the platform's chances of having more successful mysteries in the future. Fool Me Once Netflix TV series poster. Fool.